Well, welcome again to one of Sean's cigar reviews. I don't have a name yet, haven't come up with one just because I'm messing around and this isn't serious, but it's fun. A lot of you guys liked my last review of the Casa Magna. I'm not sure if that was because it was the Casa Magna and that was such a hot topic, but nevertheless, I thought I would do another one. I'm smoking today a La Gloria Cubana Reserve Figurado Special, actually. Maduro wrapper. This is a 6.5 by 49. I've already been smoking a little bit, as you can see. It is Dominican Republic, which is where most La Gloria Cubanas come from. Some come from Miami, from El Credito, down there in Little Havana on Calle Ocho. But most of the cigars we smoke here in the U.S. come from the Dominican Republic. This is again, Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder with a Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. Most of you guys know, maybe you know, Ernesto Perez Carrillo is the blender of these cigars, and I'm not a big fan of the regular Gloria Cubanas, but the Series R's are amazing. I love the Series R number 5. That is a great cigar. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with La Gloria since Ernesto has left. General Cigar owns El Credito, which is the maker of La Gloria, and Ernesto has left to start his own company with his kids, and that's exciting for him. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. But anyway, so far it lit pretty good. I love Figurados. I love Perfectos. I love the different shapes. I like the way it's easy to light up. They build. This one's kind of got almost like a Salomon kind of look to it in that it's bulbous at the foot and tapers at the head. I mean, so much so that the wrapper actually has gaps around it so far. So it really kind of continues to torpedo down once it gets towards the head. I like that. Figurados are cool too, I like, because it takes a really good roller and a good blender. It's hard to find a crappy Perfecto or a crappy Figurado. I mean, yes, they are out there, I realize that, but for the most part, they're a better cigar. They're harder to do. If any of you ever tried to buy a La Aurora Preferido Perfecto, you know, $25, $35 for one of those. The best rollers roll them, the best blenders put them together. It's very important that the binder, wrapper, and filler are all have similar burning capabilities, I guess I would say, of the tobacco, because the way Figurado or Perfecto burns, it changes so much. A Parejo really stays pretty consistent throughout. There's not a lot of change in shape, and so therefore there's not a lot of change in airflow. But with a Perfecto or a Figurado, there's a lot. So I like them because they're usually really good cigars. So far, like I said, I'm just into this thing. The draw is really good. It's a little firm, but it's not bad at all. The construction is beautiful. It's actually pretty smooth. You can't really see too well, but for a Maduro, it's really pretty smooth. It's not real veiny. It's got a good kind of worn, leathery kind of look to it. But it's a solid looking cigar. You know, it doesn't seem frail or brittle by any means, but it's nice so far. Flavor so far, got a little bit of caramel, got a little bit of sage coming out of it. That's okay. Bird's okay. Got a couple little spots. I'm not totally happy about it. I would expect it to burn a little bit better because it's such a small ring gauge. It should really stay better, but it's not bad. It's not boating or anything like that. So anyway, so far it's great. Loving it. So I'm going to get about halfway and I'll get back to you guys. Well, I'm about halfway through, I guess. Still pretty good cigar. I'll be honest with you. I'm not as excited as I thought I would be. You can probably see there's a little bit not as good a burn as I would like. I don't know about you guys, but that's one thing that's huge for me. I love a cigar that burns well, that stays consistent as it goes down. So I don't know this, but I had to touch it up once. Don't really like doing that. I mean, obviously you have to do it sometimes, and I wasn't being lazy. I've been smoking it. I had to touch it up, so that doesn't bode too well. The flavor's still really good. A little bit of chocolate in there now, which is good. You got a little chocolate, a little caramel. That's pretty good. The sage has kind of gone away. That might just been a little of the initial kind of light up, but that was good. I like that. The draw is still great. It's still, the wrapper's holding up together really well, so the construction is good as far as that goes. It's still a good cigar. I bought this cigar at the Sanctuary in San Luis Obispo right around Christmas time, so I've had it for about 3 months now. I like, if you guys are ever in Slow, you got to go to that shop. They're not giving me anything, okay? I'm just telling you, that's a great little shop. It's tiny, but the guys there are awesome and a fun little place. I paid about 11 bucks for it, and that's in California, so you got a little tax to that. So I don't know. It's a little steep for what I'm getting right now for it, to be honest with you. I think a Series R is a little better cigar and a little bit cheaper. Anyway, we're going to smoke a little bit more, or I should say I'm going to smoke a little bit more, and I'm going to get down to the bottom. I'll give you guys a little recap, and we'll be done. Thanks. Well, I'm just about done. Still pretty good smoke. I'll give it a little credit. It did catch up a little bit on some of the spots where it was kind of fading, where the wrapper wasn't burning. So good job, Ernesto, for kind of making sure that. Kind of interesting, probably a little bit farther down than this. Got some real hints of toast, which is pretty cool. Just kind of blew me away. And it's kind of gotten real oaky now. So I don't know if that's just kind of the burn kind of getting through there and so forth, and kind of changing the tobacco as it's getting closer to it's not burned. But nevertheless, pretty interesting. Kind of surprised me. I like that. I like an eventful cigar. I mean, consistency is good, and I know that there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of people like just a cigar that's the same all the way through, but I love it when they change and they're very just creative, and just I love that stuff. So anyway, good cigar. I like it. La Gloria Cubana Reserva Especial Figurado, 6.5 by 49, I believe. I think I said. Yeah, got my notes over here. Good cigar. I'd recommend it. I don't know if I'd buy a box of them. If you're looking for a good Gloria, though, I think I'd still go with the Series R, number 5 or number 6. But good smoke. Try it. See what you think. Anyway, that's it. Happy smoking, guys and girls.